one and all, and welcome to Selby. It is a Taphophile cemetery seeking day, and from the train station I can see, do you see it over there? That's where we're going. We're heading to St. Mary's in Sileby. I have visited Sileby before, and there was some discussion on whether it was Loughborough or if it is Leicester, so I don't know. You come to the conclusion on that. But anyway, we're going to head to the church now, see the cemetery, and there's a nearby graveyard that is more modern that I thought we could see too. So let's go! Would you all like some history of Sileby and how it came to be with its name? So the original name of Sileby dates back to the Danes of 840 AD, because the original name was Sigulf, which was a Danish name. Sure no one's coming out that door. It actually is a breakdown of two Nordic words of Sig and Ulf, which is victory and wolf put together. So I'm going to have a little tour around the gravestones, as there's some very impressive slates here, and it looks beautiful. I might have made it to when it's open. I'm going to check. Oh my god, it is. Okay, let's have a look around. Quite an impressive ceiling. I did see online that there's a little critter in this corner, so I'm going to go and check him out. Over here. This little guy here. And I'd imagine the bells are up there, so can't go up there today, but what an incredible day to be in here. It's so sunny. Okay, so I think I'll go out this way. Hooray, it was open. Huzzah, hooray. So I only caught the last 15 minutes before they were closing, so I wanted to just get a bit of a run around there. So if you do want to come properly on a day, Wednesday is your day to come. Friday they're open for schools, I believe, so I have to squeeze it in with the days when I'm off. So all the main gravestones are around the front door. There probably was more around the outside, but they are all slate. Around the back end, which I'll take us to show later, there's a really impressive collection, which is the reason why I came. But for the time being, just check out that incredible work. It's just mind-blowing. We have a sand timer with like a horn here, wings, and snakes, faces on each side, and a little bit of information here on the front. All have poetry along the bottom as well. It's just so beautiful. Before the weather turns, because I obviously jinxed it with talking about how wonderful it is, this was the main reason that I came today. One of my fellow Taphophiles took a photograph of this, and I was blown over, literally, because the wind is so windy right now. We have this huge old tree, and they've just put all of the slate gravestones in one place, back to back. It's just astounding. I'm going to try and slide in between, because to actually see who some of them are is impossible. There's some speculation as to why. Some people think that obviously they were all around the whole churchyard, but they were moved by perhaps people that were tending to the grass, and it was easier for them to mow the lawn But that's a very selfish reason, because we'll never know where all of these bodies are. They're all under the grass somewhere. But it's just absolutely incredible. Just say how peaceful it is in between all these gravestones. Around the bigger ones are at the front, and as you come down, really small ones that only have initials, mainly 1800s. But as I've researched before, sometimes gravestones that have only initials are people that have actually done wrongdoings and they don't deserve to have their full name. But anyway, I'll do a swoop around the rest of the church. I feel pretty accomplished because I actually managed to go inside. They're just shutting up now, I think. But it's a very impressive, beautiful building. It has some very impressive gargoyles on every corner, but I particularly like this guy. Very sassy, just strutting out the side. Okay, so that was St. Mary's in Selby. I'm now going to take a trip to the actual cemetery that's in Sileby. It's a bit more new, but I thought, whilst I'm here, cemetery seek, let's go do it. The weather is taking a bit of a turn. Look at these snowy skies that are forming. So I want to kind of cram it in before anything does fall upon me, like in the last cemetery seek. I want to stay dry today. So about 15 minutes walk from the church, we come to Selby Cemetery, and I'm very glad because it's protected by all these trees, so it won't be as windy whilst I'm talking. Don't know anything about this place, just knowing it's a cemetery. I could see there's a big building at the top, but we'll go and have a little seek, see what there is to be found. So it's all up on a hill. Don't really know why they keep burying people on hills. You can see the angle that all the graves are taking as I'm walking up, which means they're all falling down the hill. Anybody tell me why they always put graveyards on hills? I'm really high up right now. Still an impressive archway that we'll walk through. No idea if it's still used, if any of my viewers could inform me on that. Look at that view down there. Hi there. Don't know if you can see through here. There's a field of goats. Hello. Viewing all the gravestones, they are from the 1950s and up, it would seem. So a very modern graveyard, but oh so peaceful. Yes, all the older graves at the bottom have the markers still left, so this would have been 115, and I can see in the corners of all of these ones. See this one here, but it has 3 markers because somebody's just thrown them in. 111, 110 and 112. These are definitely the oldest ones. This one says 139 next to it, but it has some very nice angels either side. And the most impressive grave belongs to the one with the iron gates at the top. Agnes Cleopatra Tyler. What a name. And Margaret Franklin. The only one that actually has iron left. Looking very pretty, ain't you? Margaret and Agnes. And with that, I think we're going to conclude this double cemetery seek, old and new. It's just so peaceful here. I want to stay here a bit longer. Just a bit of a solitude, relaxation. It's really, really nice up here. But from me, it's going to be doodle pip till the next time. I'm going to take advantage of all this good weather. If there's more good weather, you'll get more cemetery seeks. If not, winter's coming. I'm planning on a snowy cemetery seek with a fellow urbexer, so we'll see how that goes if the snow happens, which I think it will pretty soon because it's getting pretty cold. But from me, I've been Culver Chaser. This is Sileby. Come visit from the Leicester train. Only takes, I think, 45 minutes max from Nottingham. And have a little tootle around Sileby. It's a really nice little village, a lot of old school road names and things, and this view is just I can't get over how beautiful it is. So from me, it's going to be bye bye everybody, till next time, see you guys.